If you're moisturizing and wearing sunscreen, but your pores still look bigger and more stretched out than they used to, you're not alone. Maybe you're seeing more blackheads around your nose, the stubborn whiteheads around your chin, or just general skin congestion that won't go away. Pore care for mature skin is not the same as pore care in our 20s. And when we keep using pore shrinking products that were designed for oily teenage skin, we often end up making large pores look worse. In today's video, I'm going to walk you through the exact routine I use to keep my pores clear and smooth without stripping my skin. And I want you to stay until the end because there's one simple mind shift about hydration that completely changed the way my pores look. We need to talk about why blackheads and clogged pores happen more often as we age. The way pores look has less to do with the pore itself and more to do with the skin around it. When we're younger, our skin behaves like a brand new elastic band. It's firm, springy, and supportive. Pores are held tightly in place. But as we age, we lost collagen and elasticity. That elastic band loosens. And when the skin loses the structure, the pores don't have the support it used to. So it starts to look stretched, almost like a tiny teardrop instead of a neat circle. At the same time, your skin's natural cleaning system slows down. When we're younger, oil and dead skin move out the pores more easily. But in mature skin, that process becomes sluggish. So oil thickens, dead skin lingers, and that buildup sits inside the pore longer, weighing it down and stretching it even more. That's why you may notice blackheads, the grayish plugs or pores that never seem to fully clear, no matter how clean your skin feels. So the real issue isn't excess oil. It's pore flow and weak support. Pore care for mature skin is a two-part job. One is clear what's stuck inside the pore, and then two, immediately support and plump the skin around it. If you only do one without the other, pores won't improve. If we haven't met yet, I'm Holly. I spent the last years learning the science of skincare, and more importantly, testing how these ingredients actually behave on my own 41-year-old skin. I'm not a dermatologist, I'm a researcher and a consumer and someone who's had to relearn skincare as my skin changed. If your skin feels rough but you're afraid of harsh cleansers, this is where I always start. To get things moving inside the pore, we need an ingredient that can actually go into the pore. Most cleansers only clean the surface. Salicylic acid is different because it's oil-loving, which means it reaches inside the pore and dissolves the glue holding the blackheads and whiteheads in place. I use the CeraVe as a cleanser. This is what I think of a bridge cleanser for mature or dry skin. Yes, it contains salicylic acid, but it's also packed with ceramides and hydrating ingredients that protect the skin barrier while it cleans. Remember the PRESALE that was so popular in our teenage years? The formula back then had a high concentration of salicylic acid without supporting ingredients. And if we use that formula today on our mature skin, it will definitely do more harm than benefit. But for the CeraVe as a cleanser, because it's a rinse-off product, the acid doesn't sit on your skin long enough to overwhelm it, which makes it much easier to tolerate than leave-on treatments. I use this 2 to 3 times a week in the evening, and I just apply a small amount to damp skin when I'm in the shower and massage very gently, focusing on my cheeks and then on my nose where I have a lot of blackheads. One important thing, do not use this like you're scrubbing a countertop, and do not assume twice a day is better. If your skin ever feels tight after rinsing, move this to every other night. The next step is something I wish someone had explained to me earlier. You don't need to treat your entire face to improve your pores. I realized I was putting exfoliating acids on areas that were already thin and dry, like my jawline and under eye area, when the problem really was just my cheeks, my nose, and between my eyebrows. That's when I started zoning my exfoliation. I used the Paula's Choice 2% BHA liquid, but very strategically. This product works because it stays on the skin and continues to clear inside the pore. For mature skin, this helps prevent that stretched out pore shape by keeping the pore as empty as possible. I only use this on my pore treatment days and where I see large pores and blackheads. That's usually around the nose. So after I wash with the CeraVe SA cleanser, I put a few drops on a cotton pad and gently swipe away the areas where my pores are visible. So my cheeks, near the nose, and between my eyebrows, and under my lower lip. That's it. The biggest mistake I see is using this every night on the entire face. BHA is the gold standard for exfoliating pores and preventing breakouts. But on mature skin, over-exfoliation damages the barrier. And when the barrier is irritated, the skin swells slightly, which actually makes pore look even more obvious. And also, since I just washed with a salicylic cleanser, I only use the BHA on the areas where my pores are more visible. If your skin is extra sensitive, you might want to skip the SA cleanser and just use a gentle cleanser on the days you use the BHA. The bottom line is less really is more here. This bottle will last me a really long time because I only use so little of it each time. Once the pores are clear, we have to plump the skin to make the pore opening look smaller. Think about the difference between a grape and a raisin. The grape looks smooth because it's full of water, and the raisin is textured because it's dehydrated. Pores behave the same way. This is why hydration is non-negotiable after you treat your pores with BHA. I use the Snail Mucin essence. This product totally took over the internet like 3 years ago. And you probably know this already. It's made from Snail Mucin, right? Like who would ever thought to put Snail Mucin in skincare? But it's actually one of the most calming and hydrating ingredients for mature skin. It helps repair the skin and holds onto water without being greasy, which is important after exfoliating. Another important thing is that you want products that are non-comedogenic, meaning they won't clog pores. Generally oil-free, lightweight products, and Snail Mucin is one of them. One quick tip, if you have a known allergy to dust mites or shellfish, do a patch test with Snail Mucin first, as they are sometimes related. I personally am allergic to dust mites, and I have no problem using this. But just to be more cautious for those of you who tend to be more allergic. So I applied this right after I treat my pores with the BHA solution, and I applied this on my entire face, also down to my neck. Think of this as giving your skin a deep drink of water, but this is important. This steps hydrate, but does not seal. We still need a lid. The final step is where long-term pore improvement really happens. If we clear pores but don't support the barrier, the skin becomes stressed, and stressed skin produces more oil to protect itself. That's how pores end up looking worse again. So I use a Centella cream by Skin 1004. Centella is known for calming inflammation and helping the skin heal. This cream is very lightweight and incredibly supportive. It gives mature skin that feeling of being fed without feeling heavy or oily. So I use a small amount, warm it between my fingers, and gently press into my face and neck. I spend an extra moment pressing it into the areas where I use BHA. One last reminder, even if your skin feels hydrated after the Snail Mucin, always seal with a cream. Mature skin loses moisture quickly, and sealing is what keeps the pores looking smooth overnight. If you watch my castor oil video, you know I love it for its healing properties. You can actually add a tiny drop, just one drop, over your Centella cream. Castor oil has a very low clogging rating, so it won't undo your hard work. It just acts as a seal to keep all that hydration from evaporating. Managing pores and blackheads at 40 and over is a marathon. Don't expect your pores to shrink overnight with this routine. But if you do this gently and consistently, you will see results. Thank you so much for watching and for trusting me with your skincare journey. If you want more real-life skincare guidance, don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!